Children of Earth, you're all very welcome to join with us here today for the celebration of our High Day Samhain ritual. Our ritual is presented to you today by Duibh-Broin, Europe. En este ritual conocerá gente y escuchará idiomas de toda Europa. Podemos hablar diferentes idiomas y tener diferentes costumbres y tradiciones, pero somos una familia en Europa y una familia global en Duibh-Broin. Y esto es algo de lo que estamos muy orgullosos. Samhain es el final y el principio, el final de la temporada de cosecha y el final del ciclo del año. Es también el comienzo del invierno y el comienzo del ciclo del año. Samhain es el atardecer del año, cuando entramos en el periodo de oscuridad. So Samhain is a season of celebration of plenty, when all the stores are filled post-harvest with meat, vegetables, fruit and nuts, beer and wine. The veil between the worlds is at its thinnest, and all the beings of all the worlds can move freely between. The ancestors come to visit, and we set an extra place at the table for those. We also celebrate their lives, the lives of all who have gone before us. We remember and share stories. We sing songs, laugh and cry. We also need to remember those who we cannot remember because we never met. But they are an important part of who we are today. So we raise a glass to those. We are the sum of all that have gone before us, and a factor in the equation of what is to come. Let us together, from all across the Northern Hemisphere, from all our numerous countries, cultures, traditions, in all of our languages, join together firstly in extending our best wishes to our ADF Southern Hemisphere family, who are celebrating the High Day of Bealtaine. And secondly, let us move forward as a unified family with the celebration of our ADF Samhain ritual.
By the power of water and fire, let this space and all within be pure and whole.
Glean lani na naun mahar na crinne. Mahar na crinne gaf mead buikas lat. Earth Mother, you cradle us in your womb, and as this year has now come to an end, the seeds are falling from the trees. They will be covered with a thick blanket of leaves and handed into your care. The year, just like the cycle of life, begins in the darkness. There's nothing to be afraid in the darkness, because out of the darkness comes light. So Earth Mother, as we hand the seeds of life into your care to nurture and care for and prepare to burst into life at the coming of the new light, to begin a new cyclical journey, we bid you welcome to our ritual for Samhain. Mahar na crinne, Glock our Ubert, Earth Mother, accept our sacrifice.
Fest Mitternacht zu feiern, auch bekannt als Samhain, zu gewinnen. In dieser Neumondnacht betreten wir den Kreis in Finsternis und bewegen uns durch die Ritualteile ins Feuergelicht des Festes. Wir ehren dabei die dunkle und helle Seite unserer Götter. Wir ehren unsere Ahnen und wandernden Seelen. Wir werden der wilden Jagd lauschen. Wir werden mit Masten um das wärmende Feuer tanzen. Wir werden mit einem Orakel ergründen, ob Asen oder Tosen in diesem Winter die Oberhand haben. Wir werden unseren Schutzgeist mit seinem Wintermantel ausstatten und uns den Rest als Odins Mantel teilen. Wir werden Eide erneuern. Wir werden versuchen, einen Blick durch die Schleier der anderen Welt zu werfen. Wir werden uns mit einem Festmahl stärken, es mit Gästen, Göttern und Wesen teilen und ein friedlich ein neues Jahr starten. Heil und willkommen.
The waters support and surround us, the land extends about us, the sky stretches up above us, in the center burns a living flame. May all the kindreds bless us, may our worship be true, may our actions be just, may our love be pure. Blessings and honor and worship to the Holy One. Nos reunimos aquí en el centro sagrado, el centro del equilibrio de todas las cosas, el equilibrio del orden y caos, el equilibrio del día y la noche, la luz y la oscuridad. Cuirmid an seo leis an tine, an tobar agus an crán. An tobar, the well, whose waters run deep, connecting with the great seas and oceans, connecting the whole world, connecting with the underrealm and our ancestors, bringing our gifts and messages to the great ancestors. Antenna, the fire, which gives us light and heat. Its flame and smoke rises up into the heavens, into the upper realms, carrying with it our messages and offerings. An Cran, the tree, this mighty oak tree, which stands tall and firm in the middle realm with us, its mighty trunk standing amidst all the nature spirits, its roots reaching down into the older realms with the ancestors, and its branches reaching up into the upper realms to the sky with the shining ones. De réir na dríród néfa seo lig an cosmos a rochú. Lig gur spás néfa é an spás seo. Lig an tam seo a bheith néfa.
Call to the Keeper of Gates. That entity that will help us to open the gates and to hold the gates open during our work. Gatekeeper, we ask that you mix your magics with ours as we open the gates. Let this well be open as a gate to the ancestors. Let this tree be open as a gate to the spirits of nature, and let this fire be a gate open to the shining ones. Mix your magics with ours, O gatekeeper, as we say, open the gates, open the gates, open the gates. Let the gates be open.
Glen lanin anaun na morov molfach, eishtigi a shincher or wintracha. The children of earth call out to the great ancestors, those of blood and heart, those of the land, those who have gone before us, who walked this path and indeed paved this path for us, those who cleared the path of all dangers. The ancestors of our peoples, our grandfathers and grandmothers, their grandfathers and grandmothers, and indeed their grandfathers and grandmothers, all a part of who we are now. And the ancestors of heart, from whom we've learned many lessons accumulated over time. Those of us who are far from our homes and our homelands, we also call to the ancestors of the lands where we stand. We call to them and we bid them welcome. Ancestors, accept our sacrifice.
Esprits de la nature, soyez les bienvenus à notre célébration de Samhain. Spiritus nature, de gemer mat d'or, ouzon liderechu nos calagons. Esprit de la nature, acceptez ces offrandes de raisins et de champignons. Spiritus nature, de gemer ganor, a rezinze man, gan tout sec. Alors, destunet, ganéon, évidor.
The children of the earth call out to the great shining ones, gods and goddesses, of all the various cultures and traditions that we have. We call out to them by name and those whose names we don't know. And we bid you welcome to our ritual here for Samhain. And again, not all of us are in the lands where we come from. We call out to the gods, known and unknown, of the lands where we stand now. And with respect and love, we bid you welcome. Gods and goddesses of our cultures, of our lands, and of our new lands, please accept our sacrifice.
Tief in der Unterwelt fließt ein Fluss, der Fluss der Erinnerungen, der die Erinnerungen unserer Ahnen trägt. Auch unsere Erinnerungen werden eines Tages diesen Fluss bereichern. Heute aber wollen wir dem Fluss ein Trankopfer darbringen, gefüllt mit Liebe, Freude, Sehnsucht und Dankbarkeit für unsere Ahnen und für die Götter und Geister. Der Fluss fließt zur Quelle, zum Baum der Erinnerung. Der Fluss fließt zur Quelle, von ihr trinken wir. Am Fuße des Weltenbaums, wo der Quell der Weisheit fließt, am Fuße des Weltenbaums zur Quelle gehen wir. Für jene, die unser Herz berührten. Für jene, deren Blut in uns fließt. Für jene, die unseren Geist inspiriert haben. Die Erinnerten leben weiter. Lasst uns ein Gebet sprechen.
Meine Stimme durchdringt die Tore. Sie hallt bis in die Tiefen des Meeres und sie steigt auf bis ans Himmelsgewölbe. Ahnen, Naturgeister und Götter, ihr, denen wir unseren Respekt erwiesen haben, ihr, denen wir unsere Gaben überbracht haben, ihr, denen wir unsere Liebe geschenkt haben. Zu euch rufen wir, nehmt unser Opfer an.
Offerings made, sacrifices given, it is now time to seek an omen. Let us see what the kindreds give us as words of wisdom in this rite. Our first omen is Ur, the heather and the mistletoe. This represents the all heal, a time of healing for us, a time for seeking our center and looking deep within ourselves. For deep within ourselves are the answers that we seek. This is not just a casual reference, it is something that we must do. So as we look within, as we seek within ourselves, we find some of that healing that is coming our way. The second Ogham is Farn. Farn is protection. It is protection in our world, protection for ourselves especially on the path that we walk. For there's often challenges and often times that we are not sure of our steps, but Farn gives us that strength and tells us to keep to the path. And the third Ogham is Bay, the birch, for new beginnings. This is a time of new beginnings. With season's end, with Samhain, we come to the end. But in all endings, there is also a new beginning. So once again, Ur, the all heal, the heather and the mistletoe. Farn, the alder, protection on the path ahead. And Bay, the birch, for new beginnings. I consider this a good omen. So be it.
Wir bitten euch nun um euren Segen. Vor mir steht ein Kelch. Ich habe ihn mit Wein gefüllt und euch bitte ich, füllt ihr ihn aus dem Horn der Fülle, aus der Quelle der Weisheit, aus dem Kessel der Erneuerung. Füllt ihn mit euren Gaben, damit die davon trinken, gesegnet sind mit Gesundheit, Wohlstand und Weisheit. Wir bitten um den Segen der Götter. Naturgeister, gebt uns das Wasser des Lebens. Wir bitten um den Segen der Ahnen. Siehe, das Wasser des Lebens. Blessed waters, fill me up. Make me a vessel, let me be your cup. Let wisdom, health, prosperity grow and flow and burn in me. Let the kindred's blessings work in me. Blessed waters, fill me up. Make me a vessel, let me be your cup. Let wisdom, health, prosperity grow and flow and work in me. Let the kindred's blessings work in me.
O great gods and goddesses, you have blessed us here today, and we thank you for all that you have given to us, not just today in our Samhain ritual, but every day. Gods and goddesses, Yeha es van Yeha, dioses y diosas, we thank you. Gormila Mahut, muchísimas gracias.
Esprit de la nature, merci d'avoir été avec nous lors de ce rituel, d'avoir béni nos mots et nos pas entre les mondes pendant le centre sacré et d'avoir accepté nos offrandes. O Spirit de nature, trugares deor, d'avoir bête à chanomp, quand elle liderez, pas évezan au kerz et très arcreis ar sacre, mais donc on liderez à nous. Ganeon, trugares deor, evidar profou, agar beno chiu, kenavo.
Ancestors, with a fire in our hearts we go forward on the path you have prepared for us. The path you have walked and paved before us. We ask you to continue this journey with us and lend us your wisdom and your insight. But for now, as our Samhain ritual has ended, we thank you. Ancestors, Gormahagut, thank you. Muchas gracias.
Our work now done, we call upon the gatekeeper once again to help us to close the gates. Gatekeeper, we thank you for holding open the gates during our work. Gatekeeper, we ask that you once again mix your magics with ours as we close the gates between the worlds. Let this well become once again just a bowl with water. Let this tree become once again just a picture of a tree. Let this fire once again become just flame. Through your magics, through your workings, through your presence, Gatekeeper, we say, let the gates be closed.
Mar na crinne, gavamid buikas as the vanakti. Earth Mother, as the light in the sky now fades, we thank you for joining us in our Samhain ritual. Although the ritual ends, we will continue to journey together under your welcomed care. Mar na crinne, tá grá gwindit agus gavamid buikas lat. Earth Mother, we leave you now with thanks and a kiss. Children of Earth, we have done as our ancestors have done and as our children will do. We have stood in the very center of the cosmos. We honored and gave sacrifice to the ancestors, the nature spirits, and to the shiny ones. And we received gifts in return for which we are very grateful. Este ritual ya ha terminado. Entremos en la oscuridad con un buen fuego que nos dé calor y luz brillante en el camino que tenemos por delante. En irlandés, Gaelga, la palabra para el mes de noviembre es Samhain. Así que, a medida que avanzamos, sigamos recordando nuestros ancestros, sigamos contando historias, cantando canciones y no honorando sus vidas. Children of Earth, Legdún Dolarai Letinawa.